Talent Tuesday. Yeah, yeah. Talent Tuesday. Yeah, yeah. Talent Tuesday. Hey, everybody. I'm so excited. This is episode 3 of season 2 of Talent Tuesdays. And welcome back. I'm Miss Hernández. We have another exciting episode, and I'm going to get straight to it. I'm going to allow this person to go ahead and introduce himself. He's going to tell us who he is, what he does at the English high school. So without further ado, for this episode, we are in for a treat. We always are. Welcome to our guest. And what is your talent?
Hey, hi everybody. My name is Mr. Sedgwick, or you can call me Mr. Sedge, and I am the new theater teacher at English High School. But yeah, I've been having a great time with my classes. You may have noticed a couple of pies out there with my name on them. I've been running a August Wilson monologue pie and a spoken word pie. But yeah, that's who I am. And my talent is I play the banjo and a couple other things.
Yes, we are in for a treat. Mr. Sedgwick, we're so happy to have you. I'm just going to ask you to go ahead. Could you please play something for us on your banjo, and then we'll bother you with some questions and things.
All right, I'll play you guys a tune.
Woo! All right. That was, I just wanted to just take out 2 spoons and just hold down the beat. And
that would be great.
That you were in a groove there.
Thanks.
Tell us a little bit about your banjo. Tell us a little bit about how you got started. Why do you play the banjo?
Yeah, I know. People ask, usually the first question people ask me is, how did you get into playing the banjo? Because it's really not that common, especially, compared to guitar or saxophone, piano, all that stuff. So it turns out when I was a kid, my dad was the veterinarian at the San Diego Zoo. That's a whole other story. But the head zookeeper, he played guitar and his son played the banjo. His son was in high school and I was in junior high school. So whenever we would get together to have potluck or, gatherings with all the zoo people, they would be there and they'd be playing their music. So I got to hear the banjo live in person, right up close. And so I thought it was awesome. So I started taking lessons from that young man. But people really loved the banjo, right? At that particular time. I'm talking 1973, 74, 75. That's when I started playing. And yeah, that was my first teacher. I had lessons with a friend of the family.
Wow. So you mentioned you started around junior high, a young age, and it's awesome to see that you are still doing this today.
I don't know if you can see behind me, I have some stuff. I have a room here full of gourds. So I've made a few gourd banjos to try to get in touch with that original roots of the banjo feel. And yeah, I like things that are just a little bit off the beaten path, so.
I know you have some more things to share with us. So you have a couple other things here. What else do you have up your sleeve, Mr. Sedgwick?
Well, a lot of people consider this next instrument to be sort of like a cousin to the banjo.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it is.
Mm-hmm.
But really, the ukulele is more of a guitar. It's more closely related to the guitar. In fact, if you happen to play guitar, you're an instant ukulele player because the chord fingerings are the same on the ukulele as they are on the guitar. And I think another thing that the banjo and the ukulele have in common is sort of a mixed origin. Like the banjo's roots are African, right? And the ukulele's roots are Hawaiian, traditional Hawaiian people. So, but they're considered American musical instruments, but they're combinations of the things that we think of as American, this combination of cultures created them both. So that's something they do have in common that I really like.
Yeah, that's very important, the impact that cultures have to who we as a nation are. So, Mr. Sedgwick, take it away. Play something for the uke.
Though the days are long, twilight sings a song of the happiness that used to be. Soon my eyes will close, soon I'll find repose, and in dreams you're always near to me. I'll see you in my dreams, hold you in my dreams.
That was beautiful. The ukulele is such a, as you mentioned, like it's a peaceful, relaxing sound to it.
Absolutely, yeah. Like pretty much anybody can pick up a ukulele and start playing pretty quickly. And that's another thing that's great about it. Like another thing I would like to do is maybe start a ukulele club at English High School. We'll see about that. But you can do just 2 chords. So you can do all kinds of things with just a couple of chords. You don't have to get all fancy and,
I like it. I like it. For all you students out there at the English High School, I'm going to sign up for the ukulele club. Yeah. So y'all should join me and Mr. Sedgwick. Join the ukulele club whenever it gets started. It's Absolutely. An awesome, awesome little instrument. So this is exciting. And I know that you still have another surprise to share with us.
That the banjo's roots are African, and most people don't know that. Even banjo players I'll run across sometimes don't know that. It's like this sort of hidden secret. I don't know why. Well, I have some ideas why, but so the banjo's roots are African, and before white folks played the banjo, it was played by African captives in the United States and all over in the Caribbean. There are citations and documents that can place banjo-like instruments in Jamaica, in Haiti, and all those areas, and including in the United States before it was the United States. And these African instruments are what the banjo turned into. And I have one of them with me right now. This is called an Ekonting. And this is an instrument that is still played by the Jola people of the southern region of Casamance, Senegal, southern region of Senegal. It has a gourd body, a skin head. It has what we call a floating bridge, which means the bridge is held on just by the tension of the strings. It's not glued down, which is another banjo trait. Has this long neck with 3 strings, only 3 strings. Okay. Senegal sumene de san. Gambia, oh, Senegal sumene de san. Gambia, oh, Senegal sumene de san.
You play that song with 3 strings, Mr.
It's just
Sedgwick?
3 strings, yeah. And they only fret one of them. Only one string is fretted, and you only fret it in 2 places. So altogether, there's only 5 notes, and they play countless songs. Beautiful songs. Some of them are like ancient, songs. Some of them are it's a true folk instrument, so they still compose new songs. Really accomplished Ekonting players are still, writing new songs, and their songs are about love and what's going on in the village, and what happened to somebody, they went away and they never came back, and just like folk music.
What would be a final word that you would say for anyone out there, especially for our students, but anyone out there that is trying to discover, educate themselves about skills or passions or talents that they are trying to develop?
When you notice that something is really attractive to you, that it's something that really appeals to you, go for it. Like, be curious. Try to learn everything you can about it. Don't shut yourself down. Go for it, and because you never know where it might lead you. And don't assume that because something isn't easy when you first start to do it, don't assume that means you can't do it. I do give lessons on banjo and ukulele and stuff, and I always tell this to my students is, just because you can't do something right instantly doesn't mean that you're cut out to not be able to do it. That everyone has to work to get to where it looks like they're doing something effortlessly. That doesn't just happen. It comes from a lot of work. So don't be discouraged when you feel like, oh my God, this is harder than I thought it was going to be, or like, oh, my fingers hurt, or that, it's that dance step is so much harder than I thought it was going to be. Don't let that stop you, because that happens to everybody, and you have to just attack that and just repeat and perfect it, and don't give up.
So true, Mr. Sedgwick. Makes me think of just the work aspect, right? You keep going until you're better and better at it, whether it be a class or a language or some sport you might be in, or a musical instrument, or even learning how to take care of someone. All those things
Absolutely
take work. So once again, thank you for being with us. Thank you, Mr. Sedgwick, for being with us. And I hope to see you guys next time on Talent Tuesdays.
Awesome.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.